Welcome back, aviation enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the hidden features of the F-35 that you probably didn't know about. This thing is absolutely packed with so much cool tech, it's basically a flying smartphone. We're talking next-level stealth, crazy pilot helmets, and enough sensors to make a spy satellite jealous. So buckle up, because we're about to pull back the curtain and take a deep dive into the secret world of the F-35. Alright, let's get started. Alright, first up, let's talk about stealth. You know how in movies ninjas are always disappearing and reappearing? Well, the F-35 is basically the ninja of the skies. Its design incorporates something called a low observable profile, which is a fancy way of saying it's really, really hard to detect on radar. We're talking special materials that absorb radar waves, carefully angled surfaces that deflect them, and even internal weapon bays that keep everything tucked away nice and neat. The F-35's skin is coated in a special radar-absorbent material, kind of like those soundproof foam panels you see in recording studios, but for radar waves. This stuff soaks up the radar energy like a sponge, making it even harder for enemy systems to get a lock. Even the engine exhaust has been carefully engineered to minimize its heat signature, making it much harder for infrared sensors to detect. It's like the F-35 is playing a game of hide-and-seek it knows it can't lose. So, yeah, when it comes to stealth, the F-35 is in a league of its own. It's the ultimate combination of cutting-edge materials, innovative design, and a whole lot of engineering ingenuity. Okay, next up, we're talking about something straight out of a sci-fi movie. The F-35's helmet-mounted display system. This thing is so advanced, it makes Maverick's helmet from Top Gun look like a child's toy. Imagine this. You're a pilot in the cockpit, and you want to see what's behind you. Do you turn your head and look? Nope. With this helmet, you can literally see through the aircraft, as if it wasn't even there. They do this using a network of high-definition cameras mounted all around the plane, which feed real-time video to the visor. It's like having a 360-degree view of the world outside, no matter which way you're facing. The helmet also displays all sorts of critical flight data, like altitude, airspeed, targeting information, and even warnings about potential threats. This technology gives F-35 pilots an unprecedented level of situational awareness and targeting capability. Remember how we were just talking about the F-35's incredible helmet and its 360-degree vision? Well, that's just one part of the story. The jet itself is basically one giant eye in the sky thanks to something called the Distributed Aperture System, or DAS for short. Imagine you're wearing a pair of sunglasses, but instead of just two lenses, these sunglasses have 6 high-resolution cameras spread all around them. That's kind of what the DAS is like, but instead of sunglasses, it's a multi-million-dollar fighter jet. These cameras are constantly scanning the environment in every direction, feeding a continuous stream of video data to the pilot's helmet. This means that no matter where an enemy might be hiding, whether it's above, below, or even behind the aircraft, the F-35 will see it. The DAS can also detect missiles in flight, track ground targets, and even identify potential threats in cluttered environments. It's like having X-ray vision for the battlefield. The pilot can maintain complete situational awareness, even in the most chaotic of situations. The F-35's distributed aperture system is a total game-changer when it comes to situational awareness. Chapter 4, Electronic Warfare Domination, Jamming the Enemy. Alright, so we've talked about how the F-35 can disappear from radar and see everything around it. But what about fighting back? Well, when it comes to electronic warfare, the F-35 is basically a flying hacker, capable of disrupting enemy systems and protecting itself from attack. The F-35 is equipped with a suite of advanced electronic warfare systems that allow it to jam enemy radar and communications. This means that not only can the F-35 make itself difficult to detect, but it can also blind and confuse enemy forces. The F-35's electronic warfare capabilities go beyond just jamming. It can also detect and analyze enemy signals, providing valuable intelligence about enemy positions, capabilities, and intentions. Think of it like this. Imagine you're playing a game of poker, and you have the ability to see everyone else's cards. That's the kind of advantage the F-35 has in electronic warfare. The F-35 is a force to be reckoned with in electronic warfare. Chapter 5, Vertical Takeoff and Landing, the F-35B's Party Trick. Now let's talk about something truly unique. the F-35B's ability to take off and land vertically, like a Harrier jump jet on steroids. This variant of the F-35 is specifically designed for short takeoffs and vertical landings, making it incredibly versatile for different missions. With the F-35B, you don't need a long runway to get airborne. It can literally lift itself straight up into the air like a helicopter. This is all thanks to a clever combination of a powerful lift fan behind the cockpit and a swiveling engine nozzle that directs thrust downwards. When it's time to take off vertically, the lift fan kicks in, providing the extra lift needed to get the jet off the ground. The pilot slowly descends vertically, using the lift fan and engine thrust to control the descent rate. The F-35B can operate from remote locations, amphibious assault ships, and even damaged air bases, giving it a significant tactical advantage. The F-35B's vertical takeoff and landing capability is a testament to the ingenuity of its designers and engineers. Chapter 6. Sensor Fusion, the F-35's brain. Alright, we've talked about the F-35's stealth, its helmet, its sensors, and even its ability to take off and land vertically. But what really ties all of this together is its advanced sensor fusion technology. This is the brain of the operation, folks. It takes all of the data from the F-35's various sensors, radar, electronic warfare systems, cameras, and more, and combines it into a single, comprehensive view of the battlefield. This means that instead of having to mentally juggle information from different sources, the pilot gets a clear and concise picture of what's going on around them. The F-35's sensor fusion helps pilots cut through the clutter and focus on what's important, making them more effective in combat. The F-35's sensor fusion technology is a game changer when it comes to situational awareness and decision-making. It's like having a supercomputer in the cockpit, helping the pilot process information and make the best possible decisions in the heat of battle. Chapter 7. Speed and Agility. The F-35's need for speed. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here, but we can't forget about the F-35's raw power and agility. This thing is not just a technological marvel, it's also a speed demon in the sky. The F-35 is powered by a single Pratt & Whitney F135 engine, which is the most powerful fighter jet engine ever built. This beast can produce over 40,000 pounds of thrust, which is enough to propel the F-35 to speeds of over Mach 1.6, or over 1,200 miles per hour. That's faster than the speed of sound, folks. The F-35 can outrun most of the missiles that are fired at it. The F-35 is also incredibly agile thanks to its advanced fly-by-wire control system and aerodynamic design. It can turn on a dime, pull high-G maneuvers, and outmaneuver even the most agile opponents. This combination of speed and agility makes the F-35 a formidable opponent in a dogfight. The F-35 is a high-performance flying machine that can hold its own in any dogfight. The future of air power. So there you have it, folks. Those are just a few of the hidden features that make the F-35 one of the most advanced and capable fighter jets ever built. From its stealth capabilities to its sensor fusion and beyond, the F-35 is a true testament to the power of human ingenuity. The F-35 is a game-changer for modern warfare, providing pilots with an unprecedented level of situational awareness, lethality, and survivability. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the F-35's hidden features, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting content. See you next time.